Afternoon baseball from one of the best ballparks around, Oriole Park in Baltimore. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Russell Roman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, his last outing, he scattered 9 hits. I'm being kind. Give up 9 hits in his last outing. I don't know what to expect this one.
Ready now.
Nobody out here. Nobody. Leading off for the Orioles.
As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Caruso.
Hey, plays out one right here.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to low score, you feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ballgame.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring.
All right, here we go now.
Now in the box, Michael Loomis. He's a guy that's not afraid to run if he gets aboard. Comes in ranked second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
0-1, here it comes. Late that time for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time, it's not very noticeable.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Hit well on the ground at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Still no score. Digging in, Adrian
leading off for the Orioles.
He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Nobody here, no outs.
And here's strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
That misses. 1-2. One and two, here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bernal ranging back at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 17 for him on the season as the Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
Certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat. This guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot.
Into the box.
Darryl.
Yeah.
Center
First
fielder.
pitch to him is in
Hey,
there.
we got no out.
Strike one.
Field.
Comes into play here at 273. 17 home runs to go along with 52 RBI.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row? All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often this club.
Coming to the plate now, Ruben Finney.
Batting sixth.
Brings a hit streak that
Designated
currently
hitter.
sits at 6
One
games
out.
entering play.
Finney.
Hey, all right, here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hernandez.
Mine.
And that's the second out of the inning. Now batting, Edward
Batting
Ramos.
seventh.
First chance for
Catcher.
him in this one. He's got
Edward
that average pushing up
Ramos.
near 350 to begin play. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Bobby
Leading off for
Green.
the Orioles.
And he really
Right
thrives in the
fielder,
batter's box here
Bobby
at home. Something
Green.
to keep an eye on in this one.
Hey, come on, guys.
First offering on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Tommy Tran, as he
Tommy
takes a cold strike
Tran.
at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and 33 driven in.
Hey, one down.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers,
Strike
pitches.
out right now.
Sometimes
Let's
you
go,
got to
baby.
tip your cap.
Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in and ready for
Left
another
fielder,
shot,
Leo
Caruso.
Caruso.
0-1 here in the early going. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Yeah, we got 2 down now.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing,
Up,
a ball popped
up.
high in the air over toward foul ground.
Mine. I got it.
Calderon is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Ready for another chance? Michael
Leading
Loomis
off the fourth
comes into
for the
this at bat
Orioles,
0 for 1 in the
second
ballgame.
baseman, Michael
He's set.
Loomis.
Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And a good throw gets him one gone. Striding in once again, Robert
We got one
Wada.
here.
0 for 1
First
for him here
baseman.
in this one.
Robert
Here comes the first
Wada.
pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Man, I tell
Hey,
you
come
what,
on
I
now.
love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Yokoyama backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now
In
batting,
now, Adrian
third
Huerta.
baseman,
Perhaps he can
Adrian
drive another one out of the
Huerta.
park just like he did back in the second. Swing and a miss, and
No
he's
ball.
quickly in the
Hey,
hole.
2
0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at bat,
Leading off for the
Darryl
Orioles,
Fields. He'll
center
start things
fielder,
out in the home half of
Darryl
inning number 5.
Field.
And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Biden has a play.
I got it. Ball. Ball.
And that's the first out of the inning. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. In now, Ruben Finney. He's
Now
0
batting.
for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Ruben Finney.
First offering on its way. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the
I
left
got it,
side
I
of
got
the
it.
infield. Yokoyama takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Digging in to try it
Hey, come
again.
on
now,
Edward
batting.
Ramos
Catcher.
comes into this at bat
Edward
0 for 1 in the
Ramos.
ball game.
You down here?
First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Sampson has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs lead this one 2-1. Standing in, Bobby Green will start things out in
Leading
their
off for
half
the
of the
Orioles,
6th as they look to
right
shake
fielder,
things up here for a
Bobby
lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as
The
both a
batter, number
lefty and a
13,
righty are up.
shortstop, Tommy
Tran comes
Tran.
on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
Let it go.
Drifting toward the third base dugout. And no one will get this one.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball.
Hey, we got
nice
one
job
here.
of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bernal moves over. Two down. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we see there that they're currently ranked third best in that category in the NL. Digging in once again,
Now
Leo
batting,
Caruso.
left
He's
fielder.
0 for 2 thus far in this one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a swing and a ground ball. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Michael
off for the
Loomis.
Orioles.
0 for 2 on his
Second
line thus
baseman.
far.
Michael.
Come on, fellas,
Set
let's
and
go.
the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
Hey, we got no one.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. No problem here. One away.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Now batting. Third
Standing in
baseman.
now, Robert Wada.
Wada.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into
One
the
out
game,
now, one out.
the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Sampson is up with it. Throw gets it. 2 down. Ready once again.
Down now,
Adrian
down.
Huerta
Now batting.
comes in 1
Third
for 2
baseman.
with that home run he hit
Adrian
earlier. And it looks
Huerta.
like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the
Up,
bullpen.
up, up. Got
And he
room,
swings
got room,
and
got
pops it
room.
foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please.
Perez
Now
is on to
pitching for
pitch out of the
Chicago.
bullpen in the bottom
Number
half of the
50.
8th.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And the score finishes
Here now is our
4-1
final
today.
line score this
Three
afternoon.
finger-
First for
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
From Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, you're watching MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the National League All-Stars and the American League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in a moment by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plezak. But first, let's give you a look at this year's American and National League All-Star starters as voted on by you, the fans. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, the American League All-Stars.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing. Time for a look at the defense for the AL All-Stars, brought to you by Majestic. Key guy for me is the catcher. He does such a great job of commanding the running game, whether it's a right-handed hitter or a left-handed hitter. How he positions and controls the game. He's the leader of this team.
Digging in, Greg Hager. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Greg Hager.
Hit out towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Whew, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
From the New York Yankees, catcher, Keith Valentin.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Fastball hit on the ground is short. On to first, and there were two down. Into the box now, Johnny Cho.
Batting third.
First cuts for him here with the
Boston
bases
Red
open
Sox.
and two away.
Designated hitter, Johnny Cho.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hey! Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence is going to remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school.
all right, here we go now.
Your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the play a little bit more than the other.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Digging in, Rocha. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Jackie Rocha.
Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Barehanded pickup. Safe. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Into the box now.
From the Oakland A's.
That's popped up out towards short right field.
Lacey.
Gene backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
All right, let's get a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the National League All-Stars. It's all about this catcher. He has got a cannon. You better be alert when you're on the bases. He'll throw to first. He'll throw behind runners at second. He'll throw to second on steals. He'll throw to third. He loves to throw, and he's got a cannon he shows off.
Striding into the box, Ryan Leone.
Let's roll it.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hands.
Here's the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
The 0-2 home, and a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
From the Texas Rangers, first baseman.
Into the box.
Lamar
right. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0.
Your
Alan
attention, please.
Palmer will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
League, number 8, Alan Palmer.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plezak, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score of our ball game tonight for the victorious.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Pablo Rubin, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's been good. He's had a solid season. If you look at his strikeout to walk ratio, it's 2-to-1, so that means he's around the plate. He's going to continue to dominate a little bit. But I think the key for him to continue to be successful is stay on the same mindset. Pitch
Plays it first now. Leading up for the
inning
Reds.
by inning. We'll see if he
First
executes
baseman.
that.
Hey, no outs here. Roger
Striding into the
Green.
box, Roger Green. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Everybody knows this is a hitter's ballpark. You hit a ball in the air, it's going to carry. You hit a ball on the ground, it's going to get through. But the key to hitter's ballpark is don't try to do too much. You know the pitcher's going to nibble, and you don't have to touch it.
Batting
Just reach
second,
out and put it in play,
right
and the ball
fielder,
can carry. So
Patrick
contact is the
Anderson.
key to hitting in a hitter's ballpark.
Hey, come on now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you put a little square up there, that's him.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball, and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Batting third.
Now to the plate,
Catcher.
Felipe
Feliz.
And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Two out, nobody on.
Hey, two-way now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Stepping in now,
Batting fourth. Left fielder.
As he takes a cold
Johnny
strike at the knees. It's
Catcher.
0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a beautiful knuckle curve in there for a called strike 3, and that will be out number 3. Reds leave 1. Still no score. So digging in now, Ricky
nobody
Amar.
away.
Leading
He
off
enters
for the
play
Reds.
at number 6 in
Center
National
fielder,
League batting average.
Ricky Amar.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 0-2 delivery. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Stepping up to the plate, Juan
Batting
Bautista.
sixth.
He enters play
Third
hitting in the
baseman.
260s for the
Juan
year.
One out now.
Bautista.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
I got the count.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. The 0-2 home. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
My man on the mound just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Standing
Batting
in,
seventh,
Joel
the
Palmero.
shortstop.
And as you can see,
Joel
he's seen that average
Palmero.
climb the last week or so.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Set, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate,
Batting
three-finger
ninth,
Rietsma.
pitcher. Three-finger Rietsma.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's one well above the zone
Counts
for a
1-0.
ball. Nobody out, runner on
Right,
first.
let's go right here.
And it's grounded foul. One and one, here it comes. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
Back-to-back changeup and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the
Good one
third
right
one.
here.
I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Set to deal on a ball and two strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with two strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Digging in now, Pablo Villegas.
Leading up for the
hitting
Reds.
just a bit over the
Second
Mendoza
baseman,
line on the year.
Pablo Villegas.
From the stretch. Way out in front.
Hey, nobody.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss
0-2.
just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right fine.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Now the pitch. And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Batting ninth,
Digging in the switch hitter,
pitcher.
Pablo
Urban.
First pitch coming, here it is. Rolled slowly to first. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Digging in to try it again.
now batting.
Roger Green.
First baseman.
0 for 1 here in the early
Roger
going.
Green.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really
Let's
late.
go right here.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
The discipline has just been...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete, and we are tied. Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot,
off the fourth inning
Patrick
for the Reds.
Anderson. He'll
Right
start things
fielder,
out here in a tie
number
ball game.
23.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without
Now
much
batting.
problem.
Catcher.
Into the box,
Felipe
Feliz. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Here we go, right
And the
now,
pitch.
fellas.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in for his second at bat,
Now
Johnny
batting.
Hatcher.
Left
First
fielder,
two men in the inning have
Johnny
both gone down via the
Hatcher.
punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Riding in once again,
Now batting.
three-finger
Pitcher.
Rietsma. He's 0
Three-finger
for 1 thus far.
Rietsma.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I like how he's using the changeup tonight. Using it to get ahead, also using it to put guys away. Very effective pitch for him.
No runs, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Takes this the other way to right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready for another chance? Ricky
Leading up.
Amar.
Here we go now.
He'll lead things off as
Center
we begin
fielder.
the home fifth.
Ricky Amar.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the
Hey,
important key to
nobody
being
out now.
dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
Mine.
Bernal arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. Stepping in, Juan
Now
Bautista.
batting.
0 for 1
Third
for him
baseman.
here in this one.
Juan
Outside
Bautista.
target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty. That's a nice piece
One
of
out.
hitting right there.
Got one.
2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate. He's able to foul it off. Nice job.
And he's just rolling right now. Even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. So stepping in, Joel
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
Now
Palmeiro
batting.
comes into this at bat
The
0 for
shortstop.
1 in the ballgame.
Joel Palmeiro.
Hey, we got 2.
First pitch of the at bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's putting on the clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's throwing a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that,
0-2.
forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from. He's really put himself in.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete, and we still have no score. Coming to the plate now,
Hey, nobody
Pablo
Leading up for the Reds.
Villegas. He'll lead it
Second
off as we
baseman.
start the home
Pablo
6th.
Villegas.
Fouled back.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough
0-2
pitch
the
to
count.
do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Pablo Villegas. is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Your
Lyndon
attention, please.
Burgess will get the
Bench
call
hitting for
here
the
as he'll
Reds.
hit for the pitcher.
Number 36, Landon Burgess.
Dribbled up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he's really got good stuff tonight. They're not picking him up at all. That ball, again, out of the zone. He's getting a lot of Ks on that pitch tonight.
Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Calderon scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Hey, when the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Ready for another shot now. Roger
Now batting,
Green is hoping to
baseman.
avoid the hat trick.
Roger
Struck out in each of his
Green.
first 2 plate appearances so far. And the Reds have their first hit of the game.
Matt, I don't know about you, but man, I love offense. And 6th inning to get their first hit. Let's go, boys. It's getting a little boring. About time.
Digging in once again, Patrick Anderson.
Up next for
Been a
Cincinnati,
strikeout victim
right
twice in this
fielder,
one.
Patrick Anderson.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your
Theodore
attention, please.
Jang is
Now
on the
pitching
pitch
for the
from the
Reds,
bullpen now to start inning number
41,
7.
Theodore Jang.
Now at the plate, 3-finger
Leading out for the
Rietsma.
Cubs,
It's been an 0 for 2
pitcher.
effort for him to this
3-finger
point. And now a
Rietsma.
right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Let it fly right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind.
At the plate,
Here we go now. Let's go. Leading off for the
Feliz.
Reds.
No hits in 2
Catcher.
trips to the plate for him in the
Feliz.
ballgame.
Feliz.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Into the box
left
now.
fielder, number
Johnny
25.
Hatcher. As he'll go
Johnny
after the first pitch to
Hatcher.
him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
I got the count.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1 and 2 in just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Amar
Ricky
is at the plate now, and he's
Amar.
quickly behind 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hey, double them up. Let's go.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt.
Now batting,
he's taking control of this
third
inning
baseman,
after giving up that
Juan
hit. Now we'll see if he can
Bautista.
finish it off.
Hey,
strong
get ahead
as well.
right here, meat.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, 2-8. 2-8.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. Reds lead 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. So
Hey, here we
striding
go, guys.
forward now,
Leading up for the
Joel
Reds.
Palmero. He'll
The
get things
shortstop.
started now in the bottom
Joel
of inning number 8.
Palmero.
Had him reaching that time.
0-1's the
Strike
count.
1.
Hey, we got no outs.
Gets the fastball
No
by him
balls,
here.
2
He's
strikes.
in control 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
We froze him on the breaking ball that time. Joel Palmero becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Now batting,
Standing in now,
second
Pablo
baseman,
Viega.
Pablo
As it's
Viega.
on the ground toward the hole. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Your
Juan
attention, please.
Castilla will get
Bench
the call
hitting
to
for the
pinch
Reds.
hit here as we'll see
Number
what he can do
22.
with 2 out and the
Juan
base is empty.
Castilla.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bernal
Ball,
has it in
ball.
his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Cincinnati's Fountain Square scene there as we welcome you back to the broadcast on MLB Network.
Your attention, please.
Jesus Francisco
Bench hitting for
will move
Chicago.
into the on-deck.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they
Here
didn't
now is
panic
the
or press.
final line
Just came
score
out here,
tonight.
played
First
their
for the
game.
victorious Chicago.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as you get a look inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Kevin Knowles is on the mound for Game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, what I like about him is he knows how to pitch. He gives his team a chance to win every time. Last outing was a perfect example. He gave up 2 runs, and he still stuck around long enough to get the W. He's going to keep him in the game. I look for that type of performance in this game as well.
Now with the plate, Tony Yancey is not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club.
Hey, nobody on.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, they needed a win. They got that win last game, and it just put them right in the right frame of mind. Positive vibe, getting things cleaned out for them. So maybe this will put them on a win streak, because up to that point, they were really struggling recently.
This one's flared out toward left. Bernal on the move.
I go.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. Strikeout doesn't matter. They're the top 3rd in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
So striding forward now, David Latner, sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters.
Got one here.
It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both
Me.
Hernandez in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. Digging in now, Mariano Cannon. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We are still scoreless. At the plate, 3-finger Rietsma.
All right, here we go. 3-finger Rietsma.
Come on, man. Get your
First
pitch up
pitch
there.
of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good.
0-2 is the count.
They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled him.
Hey, let's go, kids.
Instead of putting
One
it
time
in
right
the
here.
seats.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit back up the
Nice
middle.
drive, attaboy.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Riding in once again,
The first baseman,
Lamar
number 22,
Reed.
Lamar Reed.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner scores from second.
That ball
Hey,
was hanging
attaboy.
right there just
Nice
saying,
hit.
hit me. The only problem he had was to make sure he kept it fair, and he did so.
Digging in to try it again, Matthew
Now batting.
Bernal.
Left fielder, Matthew
3 runs already home here.
Bernal.
Here you go. Let it fly.
This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edgar
Right
Hernandez.
fielder,
0 for
Edgar
1 here in the early
Hernandez.
going.
Have a rip right up there now,
The
huh?
0-1 on its way. Now a ball hit hard toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now in the box, Roger Gold.
Leading up for
And they've got some
Washington.
work to do early on.
Center field.
Down 4-0
Roger
already.
Gold.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
No outs.
0-1 count and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1 and 2.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Now to the plate, Amos
Batting
Quinones
fifth,
comes into
the
play with a
shortstop,
batting average in the
Amos
respectable 270.
Quinones.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single, and you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line,
Batting sixth,
pitching. You think, golly,
catcher,
that was so
Emilio
Emilio
Cabrera.
Cabrera comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse
There you go, one.
from a top-level arm like this.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez
I got
waits
it,
on
I
it,
got it.
and he makes the catch for the second
No
out.
runner, no runner.
And
Hold
he
it
will
right there.
scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Fletcher
Batting
Lindstrom.
seventh,
And he really
third
thrives
baseman,
in the batter's box
Fletcher
here at home. Something to
Lindstrom.
keep an eye on in this one. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Digging in, Carmen
Batting
Castro.
eighth,
2s all
second
over the
baseman.
place. 2 on, 2 out,
Carmen
and of course
Castro.
here in inning number 2. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They're down 4-0. So coming to the plate, Kevin Knowles. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Kevin Knowles.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started that swing a bit too early. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Into the box now, Tony Yancey. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Oh, a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, David Ladner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Digging in for his second at-bat, 3-finger Rietsma.
3-finger Rietsma.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
From the stretch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a... Now batting, Mariano Cannon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Mariano
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Stepping
Center
in
fielder,
now,
number 6.
Roger Gold.
Roger
0 for 1
Gold.
after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Roger Gold goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. Amos Quiñones will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Turned on down the line. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Skied into straightaway right. Hernandez has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Standing in, Emilio Cabrera leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
2 strikes.
No outs here.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Ready for another chance? Fletcher Lindstrom.
First baseman Fletcher Lindstrom.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field.
I got it.
Fernandez will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. Stepping up now, Carmen
the batter,
Castro.
number 7,
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carmen
Fouled
Castro.
straight back.
Hey, now we got 2.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, plays it first.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting to 5.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Digging in once again.
Don't be afraid.
Let it fly. One time. Single and 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Well, he can't track it down as this ball falls. In to score, the runner from third. The relay, and he's safe.
The Shays are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
Ready for another shot now. Lamar Reed.
Now
He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt. Down 5.
One time.
Here you go. Very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs.
Your attention, please.
Shane
Bench
Monk
hitting for the
is going to come
Nationals.
off the bench as he'll be
Number
asked
15.
to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Monk.
Comes in here right at 260. 6 home runs and 33 driven in. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready once again, Tony Yancey. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Yancey.
Right over the middle, knee high. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Stepping into the box, Mariano Cannon will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Well, he got what he was looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here we go,
Roger
boys.
Gold is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this away for the second out. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now here's his swing, and yet another pop-up toward the left side of the diamond. And that will conclude matters here in the Nationals. Gone. Digging in, Emilio Cabrera. He leads off their half of the eighth, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch.
Now batting,
even if we had robot arms, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he
Lindstrom
wouldn't be able to complain about it.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Hey, we need a strikeout right here.
As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now at the plate, Harmon Castro. Two away here in the eighth, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Moving under it, Rodriguez. I got it. Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. The obligatory look at the Capitol building here in Washington, D.C. Set to go for the 9th inning here from Nationals Park.
For Chicago.
A 5-0 finish tonight. Three-fingered Rietsma earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a pair of hits in 8 full innings pitched. Kevin Knowles was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plezak, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.